Hello there. This is a Vauxhall Corsa D, and in this video I'll show you how to check the brake fluid level, how to top it up, and how to tell that the fluid needs to be replaced. Welcome to CarSpyTV. Right, let's start by checking the brake fluid level. And to do that, we have to first park the car on flat ground. That's important. And then, of course, open the bonnet. Next, we need to find the brake fluid reservoir, which is that thing there. And then find the minimum and maximum markers, which are down there on its side. There's the maximum marker. And there's the minimum. So now we peer through the reservoir and see how high the brake fluid rises on that scale. It's tricky to see on camera, but this car's at the maximum. If your car's below minimum, you'll need to add some fluid, but how do you know what type? Well, that's easy to figure out because it's written on the reservoir's cap. So the type of brake fluid this car needs is .4. Now, to add brake fluid to the car, we simply unscrew that cap and pour it in, but there's an important step we need to take first. What we don't want when we remove that cap is any dirt dropping into the reservoir because that can cause problems. So let's just give the area a little bit of a clean to make it spick and span. Now I am using a slightly damp cloth. And if you do the same, just bear in mind that we don't want any water getting into the reservoir either, because that too is bad news. There we are, nice and clean. And now we can remove the cap, like so, and add .4 brake fluid up to the maximum line. So, we've covered how to check the brake fluid level and top it up if necessary. But every now and then, all the fluid has to be drained from the car and completely replaced. And that's because, over time, brake fluid absorbs water from the atmosphere. The more water it contains, the more likely it is to boil, yes, literally boil when you brake hard. And boiling creates air pockets in the braking system that make it increasingly difficult to stop the car. Old brake fluid has caused countless avoidable collisions. So, how do you know when your brake fluid contains too much water and has to be replaced? A brake fluid tester like this confirms what percentage of water your brake fluid contains. To use it, simply dip this probe into the reservoir, then take a reading on the screen. If it's 3.5% or above, you could do with some new fluid. Anyway, let's check the fluid on this car before it rains again. So the probe is in the reservoir. Let's now take a reading, and it is just over 2.5%. So it's just about okay for now, but this car will need new brake fluid in the near future. And that's how to check the brake fluid level on a Vauxhall Corsa D, top it up, and figure out when it needs to be replaced. Now, before you go, don't forget to subscribe to CarSpyTV. That makes it easier to find my other content. Can you also please do me a favour and click like on this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.